Right then, hello everyone, and welcome. We're playing Dagon now. Just a bit of backstory. I really like the book Call of Cthulhu, and recently my girlfriend's been reading and telling me about it, and I thought, hey, is there any Lovecraft games? And then this came up. So I thought I'd play this, see what it's like, and if I enjoy it, we'll play some more. So let's begin. It's a fairly active Lovecraft focused on story atmosphere. You will find difficult choices, sequences, or inventory management here. There are limited possessions throughout the location along with movement is limited to progress through locations along with the plot. Okay.
I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more.
Okay. Little guy. What the? Whoa! During this game, you encounter interactive elements. Some of them will allow you to continue your journey. Others will reveal interesting facts. The original short story is the historic background of the author. Some of the trivia is hidden. In order to find these secrets, focus your eyes and look for the hidden signs. The hell is that? The Seeker. As late as this case is peculiar, I write such things exactly as easy and as rapidly as I would utter the same topics in conversation. Indeed, espectacular expression is where we largely replace conversation, as my condition of nervous prostration becomes more and more acute. I cannot bear to talk much. I am becoming as silent as the spectre himself. My loquacity far extends itself on paper. H.P. Lovecraft to read it killed her. December 23rd, 1917. Throughout his life, Lovecraft penned around 1,000 letters to his friends, fans. About 10% survived to the day, but his tendency to endless correspond on relatives' late growth. If scarcely a letter writing, thinking everybody for present was so much an ordeal, would rather have written 250-line parcel on 20-page treatise on the rings of Saturn. Goddamn. Okay.
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable, I can bear the torture no longer, and shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below.
Okay.
Do not think from my slavery to morphine that I am a weakling or a degenerate.
Okay.
When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death.
Okay, buddy. There's not... Okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Okay.
It was in one of the most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
German sea raider? The hell's a German sea raider? This is a... hello? Okay, that's gunfire. That's not good.
The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later degradation.
Okay.
So that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
Okay. You were prisoners. Right. What the hell is going on there? What the hell is that? The Huns were Central Indian nomads who established dominions in Europe and invaded the Roman Empire in the 5th century. They were known as the brutal deadly warriors and master of quick raids, who also developed power combat bows, lassos and early siege weapons. The British used the word Hun as a synonym for the Germans in order to emphasize the brutality. However, the term originated with the German Emperor Wilhelm II giving a speech to his troops on the 20th of July 1900 before they embarked to China. Okay. What the fuck? What was that? Why did it ring? I don't like it when things ring in my ears.
So liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors, that 5 days after we were taken, I managed to escape alone in a small boat with water and provisions for a good length of time.
Okay. Boat? Okay, that's water and provisions. Is there anything else to find? Let's have a look. Water, anything at all? Oh, okay. Let's grab some shit.
When I finally found myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings.
Okay.
Never a competent navigator, I could only guess vaguely by the sun and stars that I was somewhat south of the equator.
How did you guess that? I'd struggle to guess where my fucking shop is, and I live near the fucker.
Of the longitude, I knew nothing, and no island or coastline was in sight.
Okay. Oh god, can I just tell you everyone, I hate the sea. I live next to it, but I hate the idea of being out at sea in the dark. Oh god, it's terrifying. The ocean, it's just up. The next point's the sun. Okay. Anything else? No, fantastic.
The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship or to be cast on the shores of some habitable land.
Okay, that sounds not bad. That's the next bit. What, is there any lore or anything? Lore? What's that noise? Does anyone else hear a faint, like, groaning noise? Okay.
But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness of unbroken blue.
Okay.
The change happened whilst I slept.
Okay.
Its details I shall never know.
Okay.
For my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous.
Alright. Whoa! What the fuck is that? Holy shit! What the hell are you? Oh my god, what are you? Okay. Oh my.
When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could see.
Okay. I don't like that.
And in which my boat lay grounded some distance away.
What the fuck are these? Oh my god, I hate them.
Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of scenery, I was in reality more horrified than astonished.
What the hell is that over in the distance with the red eye? Look at it! What the hell is that? And why is there just a worm?
For there was in the air, and in the rotting soil, a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core.
Okay.
The region was putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish, and of other, less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain.
Oh god, I hate this already. Oh my god. The hell is... Where's the thing? What the hell? Oh my god.
Perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity.
Okay.
There was nothing within hearing, and nothing in sight, save a vast reach of black slime. Yet the very completeness of the stillness and the homogeneity of the landscape oppressed me with a nauseating fear.
Okay.
The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
Okay. I'm gonna go to my boat now. Is that okay with every squid person here? Am I okay to go to my boat? Yeah, is that okay with every squid person? Great, fantastic. Oh god, the noises. Oh my shit.
As I crawled into the stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position.
What the hell is that? What is that?
Through some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths.
Okay.
So great was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might.
Mm-hmm.
Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
Oh my god, this... Oh! Writhing! Why are they writhing? They're writhing! God damn, I hate this. Oh. Hello, fish. Hello, trollbite. Hello, squid. Oh my Jesus Christ. Ah, fucking hell.
For several hours I sat thinking or brooding in the boat, which lay upon its side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across the heavens.
Okay. Why has it gone quiet?
As the day progressed, the ground lost some of its stickiness and seemed likely to dry sufficiently for travelling purposes in a short time.
Okay.
That night I slept but little, and the next day I made for myself a pack containing food and water, preparatory to an overland journey in search of the vanished sea and possible rescue.
Okay. Where are we going? Oh, okay, there's food there. Is there anything that needs looking at? Oh, okay. Isn't it? Okay. Uh-huh.
On the third morning, I found the soil dry enough to walk upon with ease.
What the hell is that? I've just noticed this in front of me. What the hell is this? There's a stingray. Where's all the fish gone?
The odour of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
Okay. I don't like the distant roaring. That's not what I want from my unknown abysses.
All day I forged steadily westward,
What
guided
the
by a
hell
faraway
is
hummock
that?
which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert.
Okay, man, narrator, can you just give me a second? What the shit is that? What is that? That's some nightmares. That nightmare. Okay, continuing on. Keep you cool, Spike. Keep you cool. That's fine. Just keep it cool. Okay, gonna keep my cool. Gonna keep it good. There's a whale and more. This is unsettling as fuck.
That night I encamped, and on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object seemed scarcely nearer than when I had first espied it.
What? What? No, you don't, dude. Don't just say it seemed nearer when it was originally a non-moving object. Dude, you can't just say that. You can't. Oh, god damn. Okay.
By the fourth evening, I attained the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance.
Okay.
An intervening valley setting it out in sharper relief from the general surface.
Alright.
Too weary to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill.
Okay.
I know not why my dreams were so wild that night,
Must be the shrooms.
but ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain,
Okay.
I was awake in a cold perspiration, determined to sleep no more.
Okay.
Such visions as I had experienced were too much for me to endure again,
Okay.
and in the glow of the moon I saw how unwise I had been to travel by day. Without the glare of the parching sun, my journey would have cost me less energy.
Oh my god.
Indeed, I now felt quite able to perform the ascent which had deterred me at sunset.
Okay. The noises in this are horrible.
Picking up my pack, I started for the crest of the eminence.
Okay. Did you now? That's nice. Is there anything I need to look at? Anything at all? No? Fantastic.
I have said that the unbroken monotony of the rolling plain was a source of vague horror to me.
Oh god, to you, what the fuck does it do to me?
But I think my horror was greater when I gained the summit of the mound and looked down the other side into an immeasurable pit or canyon.
Okay.
Whose black recesses the moon had not yet soared high enough to illumine.
Okay.
I felt myself on the edge of the world.
Awesome.
Peering over the rim into a fathomless chaos of eternal night.
Oh my god, that's... Oh, that's... No. Christ on a bike. Oh, mate, just spare me the details, man. Just, you know.
Through my terror ran curious reminiscences of Paradise Lost.
Okay.
And of Satan's hideous climb through the unfashioned realms of darkness.
Okay, that's fantastic.
As the moon climbed higher in the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so perpendicular as I had imagined.
Oh, don't tell me you're going down there. Don't tell me we're going down there. Oh, for God's sakes! Oh, okay, here we go.
Ledges and outcroppings of rock afforded fairly easy footholds for a descent.
Okay.
Whilst after a drop of only a few hundred feet, the declivity became very gradual.
Okay. Fantastic. The noises on...
Urged on by an impulse which I cannot definitely analyze, I scrambled with difficulty down the rocks and stood on the gentler slope beneath.
Okay.
Gazing into the Stygian deeps, where no light had yet penetrated.
Okay. This is nice. Put up a tent, get a barbecue, be all lovely.
All at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object on the opposite slope, which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me.
It's a rock.
An object that gleamed whitely in the newly bestowed rays of the ascending moon.
That, looks like a rock. I don't like this atmosphere. This shit. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Let's go.
That it was merely a gigantic piece of stone,
I told you.
soon assured myself.
I was right.
But I was conscious of a distinct impression that its contour and position were not altogether the work of nature.
Right?
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
Okay. A closer scrutiny of what? Dude, you're making me worried now. Okay,
For despite its enormous magnitude and its position in an abyss which had yawned at the bottom of the sea since the world was young,
okay.
I perceived beyond a doubt that the strange object was a well-shaped monolith.
Monolith?
Whose massive bulk had known the workmanship and perhaps the worship of living and thinking creatures.
Dude. Yeah.
Dazed and frightened, yet not without a certain thrill of the scientist's or archaeologist's delight, I examined my surroundings more closely.
Did you now? Did you now? It's the night. There's a lovely moon. So, okay, this doesn't fill me with hope. What? And the thunder and lightning, man. The thunder and lightning. Continuing on.
The moon, now near the zenith, shone weirdly and vividly above the towering steeps that hemmed in the chasm.
Okay.
And revealed the fact that a far-flung body of water flowed at the bottom, winding out of sight in both directions and almost lapping my feet as I stood on the slope.
Okay.
Across the chasm, the wavelets washed the base of the Cyclopean monolith.
Why is there symbols on it now? Why is there symbols?
On whose surface I could now trace both inscriptions and crude sculptures.
There's whales at the bottom. Ah, God almighty, this is giving... The sound in this is awful.
The writing was in a system of hieroglyphics unknown to me, and unlike anything I'd ever seen in books.
I recognize one of these. Does anyone else in the middle? I think we've seen him before. Oh no. What the shit is the thing in the top left? On the right. What the hell are these things?
Consisting for the most part of conventionalized aquatic symbols such as fishes, eels, octopi, crustaceans, mollusks, whales, and the like.
Okay. Are you not going to comment about the middle one?
Several characters obviously represented marine things which are unknown to the modern world,
Okay.
but whose decomposing forms I had observed on the ocean-risen plain.
Oh, okay, so some of those were there back there, the dead things.
It was the pictorial carving, however, that did most to hold me spellbound.
Right. Dagon contains many themes and storytelling methods that Lovecraft developed with it, such as telling the story through the carvings at the Mountain of Madness and the Nameless City, Jonas' characters, the Shadow of Time, Haunted in the Dark, the islands emerging from the ocean, Call of Cthulhu, fantastic, or fictional beings and deities based on real events, and I'm sorry, based on real events. Shit you saw. Oh my god, what the fuck did he see? A popular Call of Cthulhu mythos. Yeah.
Plainly visible across the intervening water, on account of their enormous size, were an array of bas-reliefs whose subjects would have excited the envy of a doré.
What's a doré?
I think that these things were supposed to depict men, at least a certain sort of men.
Right.
Though the creatures were shown disporting like fishes in the waters of some marine grotto.
Right.
Or paying homage at some monolithic shrine, which appeared to be under the waves as well.
Oh, alright, so this used to be underwater.
Of their faces and forms I dare not speak in detail.
Okay.
For the mere remembrance makes me grow faint.
Whoa.
Grotesque beyond the imagination of a Poe or a Bulwer.
Whoa.
They were damnably human in general outline, despite webbed hands and feet, shockingly wide and flabby lips, glassy, bulging eyes, and other features less pleasant to recall.
Oh god, no, yeah, recall all of them. Fish people.
Curiously enough, they seem to have been chiseled badly out of proportion with their scenic background.
Awesome.
For one of the creatures was shown in the act of killing a whale, represented as but little larger than himself.
Oh my god, he's the size of a fucking whale. Why?
I remarked, as I say, their grotesqueness and strange size.
These people eat whales.
But in a moment decided that they were merely the imaginary gods of some primitive fishing or seafaring tribe.
Ah, yeah.
Some tribe whose last descendant had perished eras before the first ancestor of the Piltdown or Neanderthal man was born.
Awesome. This is fantastic. There's just creatures in the sea that eat whales. Fantastic. Awesome.
Awestruck at this unexpected glimpse into a past beyond the conception of the most daring anthropologist, I stood musing whilst the moon cast queer reflections on the silent channel before me. Then, suddenly, I saw it.
Or what? So...
With only a slight churning to mark its rise to the surface, the thing slid into view above the dark waters.
What thing?
Fiend-like and loathsome, it darted like a stupendous monster of nightmares to the monolith.
What the hell is that?
About which it flung its gigantic scaly arms, the while it bowed its hideous head and gave vent to certain measured sounds.
Okay. Hi.
I think I went mad then. Of my frantic ascent of the slope and cliff, and of my delirious journey back to the stranded boat, I remember little.
Oh god. What the shit was that? What on earth was that? Holy shit.
I believe I sang a great deal and laughed oddly when I was unable to sing.
Great, dude. You just sat and sung. So I've just got an image in my head of you going, it's just rocking forwards, going, sing this, da da da. I don't want to be here very long. Do. Ah. Okay, we're going forwards, are we? Oh my Jesus. I don't like this. I don't know if you can tell.
I have indistinct recollections of a great storm sometime after I reached the boat.
Right.
At any rate, I know that I heard pearls of thunder and other tones which nature utters only in her wildest moods.
What the hell was... I'm still... What the hell was that? I'm like...
When I came out of the shadows, I was in a San Francisco hospital.
Okay.
Brought thither by the captain of the American ship which had picked up my boat in mid-ocean.
Okay.
In my delirium, I had said much, but found that my words had been given scant attention.
Mate, if you just told me you were found on an island where a giant tentacle man jumped out of the water.
Any land upheaval in the Pacific, my rescuers knew nothing.
Okay.
Nor did I deem it necessary to insist upon a thing which I knew they could not believe.
That's fair. That's very fair. What's this? Right, so Lovecraft was a prominent figure in the world of amateur journalism in 1915. He started publishing his own journal called The Conservative, which included political and social comments, poetry, short stories, and literal criticisms written by him and other authors. Howard was a skilled wordsmith, but he also took a criticism to heart, which results in his decision to step away from writing poetry. On create his weird fiction again for the first time since his teenage years. Dagon, published in 1919. One of the short stories which written in that period. For example, the conservative master of horror fiction explained his attitude towards warfare and the ideal world. Okay, are we safe? I don't feel like we're safe.
Once I sought out a celebrated ethnologist and amused him with peculiar questions regarding the ancient Philistine legend of Dagon, the fish god.
Dagon the fish god. The fish god. Dagon was the main deity of the Philistines, worshipped throughout the Middle East as the ancient god of fertility and crops. In Hebrew, the word Dagon was a common norm for grain. The ruler Havak, Mesopotamia, chose him as the patron saint of their war councils. He also prepared as the judge of the dead in the Estral poem, an underworld prison warder in one of the Babylonian texts. He is often mistaken to take him for a fish god due to the wrong interpretation of his name, as Hebrew the word Dag means fish. Dagon is an underwater deity ruling over the deep ones, a humanoid race with the phase trait that resides in the ocean. He worships a secret cult called the Astronaut Order of Dagon. What the What the shit? Where's the thing to continue? I'll continue.
But soon perceiving that he was hopelessly conventional, I did not press my inquiries.
So essentially, everyone thinks you're insane, which is odd, but you know. The Cthulhu Mythos. August Dooley was an American writer and anthologist who had also befriended Lovecraft. Published many of his works throughout his company, Arkham House. Although he created content to the publicized of the author's works after his death, he is surrounded by a numerous controversies. One of the most questionable decisions including introducing good versus evil doctrine. Delana was a devout Catholic, to the Cthulhu mythos, which contrasts with Lovecraft's view of the world, approach to cosmic horror. As a result, the author's works are often misunderstood and misrepresented in today's culture. It's also worth knowing that Lovecraft was never really interested in creating a mythology. The term Cthulhu mythos was coined by Derrida after the author left the moral plane. Oh, I get it, that's the Necronomicon. Okay, we'll go over here, shall we? And we'll go over here.
It is at night, especially when the moon is gibbous and waning, that I see the thing.
Thing?
I tried morphine,
Right.
but the drug has given only transient surcease, and has drawn me into its clutches as a hopeless slave.
Oh dear, that's not good. Morphine's are bad.
So now, I am to end it all, having written a full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow men.
Right. But what the hell? Lovecraft hated tobacco, even though he used to smoke when he was 12. In order to look and feel like an adult in his conscience with friends, Reinhardt Keller, he claims, quit as soon as he started wearing long pants. Although he had a very strong opinion about alcohol, as evident in his letter by Zella Brown, dated 13th February 1928, a matter of drinking, I had never tasted intoxicating liquor and never intended to, having a strong athesia disgust at anything with blunt or coarsen the delicate nature espose of the evolved human intelligence and imagination. Drinking elected my personal repugnance, hence I don't drink. Let the herd do what they will. I'm rather in favour of prohibition. The prohibition of any alcohol anti-social force, as well as any other. Okay. Well, morphine it is.
Often, I ask myself if it could not all have been a pure phantasm, a
Okay.
mere freak of fever, as I lay sun-stricken and raving in the open boat, after my escape from the German man of war.
Okay.
This I ask myself, but ever does there come before me a hideously vivid vision in reply.
Yeah.
I cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may at this very moment be crawling and floundering on its slimy bed,
Okay.
worshipping their ancient stone idols and carving their own detestable likenesses.
Oh
on
my
sudden
God,
waterless
no,
waters
no.
of granite. I dream of a day when they may rise above the billows to drag down into their reeking talons the remnants of puny, war-exhausted mankind.
Okay.
Of a day when the land shall sink and the dark ocean shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium.
Oh my God, no. 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 Okay. No. Sea monsters go hoy.
The
Okay.
end is near.
Okay. The end is near.
I hear a noise at the door, as of some immense slippery body lumbering against it.
Okay. I don't want to look at the door! I don't want to look at the door! Well, that's a window, so wrong way. I don't want to look at the door!
It shall not find me.
It shall not.
God, that hand!
Oh God, no.
The window! The window!
The window, the window, the window! The window! Going out the window! Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Well, that was Dagon. Oh my God, that was surreal. That was fucking surreal. Holy crap. Well. There's not much Jesus Christ, that left shivers. Christ on a bike. Well, thank you everybody. I'm now sufficiently creeped out, and I'm going to sleep with a shotgun. So, now also I can't look at the sea. I live near it, so fantastic. Alright then. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you all see me soon and have a look through my other videos. But apart from that, I'm out. Thanks now. Bye!